All right, take a look at this charming suburban home. Looks great, right? The front door hides a secret, and inside, you'll find the real story. Boxes strewn about, an old mattress in the living room, dirty dishes piled high, filthy carpeting, holes in the walls. Ugh. Not a pretty picture. Sort of like a vacant house you'd expect squatters to inhabit. Well, my first guest, Tracy, didn't abandon her house when she moved out 6 months ago, and she didn't let squatters move in. Instead, she allowed her 22-year-old daughter, Ashley, to live there rent-free, where she sleeps all day and, according to Mom, freeloads all night.
When the economy crashed, I downsized to an apartment, and my daughter and her boyfriend still live in the bank-owned home for free.
Andrew and I are staying here because we can't afford to get an apartment right now.
Ashley and Andrew are both moochers.
I am not a moocher.
It couldn't be farther from the truth.
Ashley and Andrew are both broke. I pay for 100% of all of their expenses.
I'm paying for all my bills.
I think Tracy is trying to make a bigger deal of what's really going on.
Ashley and Andrew don't pay for anything. Gas, food, toothpaste, deodorant, toilet paper, nothing.
The only time I ask my mom for things is if I work for it.
Supporting myself and Ashley and Andrew is financially draining. I'm not sure if I can pay bills because I'm paying their bills first. Ashley and Andrew swear that they've done everything they possibly could to get a job.
I've been applying to many places and I just haven't heard anything back from anyone.
The most frustrating thing is if Ashley and Andrew aren't working, they will sleep all day long. I don't know what else to do. I've tried the tough love thing, but I always end up caving back in because I can't stand the thought of my daughter not eating.
So I think my mom's making a very big deal out of this.
Ashley and Andrew live in a fantasy world. I'm done. I can't take it anymore.
Okay, now, we're gonna meet those kids in a minute, but I wanna get your point of view, and then we're gonna get theirs, and I got a sneaking suspicion that they're going to disagree with your ideas here. What, you agree?
Yes, I totally agree.
But your view is what? That you're being taken advantage of?
For many years.
For many years, and that your daughter's a moocher, and that she's exploiting you and her boyfriend too.
They just expect everything.
How did you get in this situation?
I'm a single mom. She doesn't have a father in her life. I want to make sure that I'm the mother, the father, everything that she needs in her life. But now I look back and wish I wouldn't have done everything, given her everything that I did, because I did give her everything she could possibly want.
And you did that why? I mean, was this a guilt thing?
Yes.
Because let me tell you, one of the reasons that I agreed to do this story is because it's a cautionary tale. It's a cautionary tale for parents out there right now that are parenting from guilt. I didn't give them the life I planned, so I'm going to buy them the life that I planned. They're going to have the clothes, the toys, the games, the cars, the trips, the whatever. I'm going to do that for them.
That's exactly what I've done.
So you think that's what you did here?
I know that's what I did.
Where are Lorrie and Todd? You guys are down here?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm going to be talking to you later in the show. And this is a cautionary tale, because your daughter's how old?
13.
13. And you're hearing her say some things that y'all say to yourselves right now, right?
Yep.
Yes.
They have a 13-year-old daughter.
That's about when it started.
Yeah, and so you pay close attention. I'm getting to y'all. Now, Tracy returned to the house to show us just how Ashley and her boyfriend have, in your view, trashed it. But when she got there, Tracy was in for a surprise. Apparently, all it takes for her daughter to clean it up was a phone call that the Dr. Phil show was coming with some cameras. Take a look.
Ashley and Andrew live like slobs. Ashley and Andrew will go 3 weeks without doing the dishes.
Sometimes the house is dirty, but I mean, anybody's house is dirty sometimes.
So I take care of the house. I'm always cleaning this house.
I wouldn't even go use the bathroom. Hair on the floor, towels everywhere, clothes, dog pee in the corner. Disgusting. Ashley and Andrew have no cable, no TV, no telephone. It's very tough for me to go visit the house. It's not the house that I left. Looks a little different than the last time I was here. I don't see any piles of dog feces on the floor. I guess I should have called the Dr. Phil show a long time ago. House actually looks pretty decent. They do have a little bit of food in the freezer. Package of hot dogs and some ice. This is the pantry that I always kept stocked full from top to bottom. Now there's nothing. It looks like they do have a few things in there. This one area is where they're confined to. They're in this room 90% of the time when they're in this house. They even have their own little fridge now, so they don't have to go down all the way down the stairs to the big fridge in the kitchen. We have a microwave, so they don't have to run all the way downstairs to warm food up. We have a collection of barn animals, 3 rabbits inside. They've obviously come through and made it look really nice for Dr. Phil. I'm freaked out because it's so clean and bare, but I'm also just wondering why she couldn't do this sooner. Why is it more important for her to make the house look nice for Dr. Phil than to make it look nice for the person that built it for her, which is me? Andrew's just annoying. Everything Andrew does annoys me. I hate the way he eats. I hate the way he walks. I hate the way he talks. He's just annoying.
I'm angry with Tracy. Her telling everyone else about how we're moochers and we're this and we're that.
Andrew has never mooched off of my mom. Andrew is always giving me everything that he could.
I want him to live up to the man that I want my daughter to spend the rest of life with.
She'll tell Ashley, oh, he's such a loser. She doesn't think that we should be together.
Thanks for joining us. You've been watching everything, right?
Yeah.
What would you like to add to the conversation we're having so far?
Just that Tracy seems like a lot of the stuff she had said isn't the truth at all.
Well, clear it up.
Sleeping till 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. There was a point when we did do that. We've done that before. We've slept in. I look for jobs. She kind of made it sound like I've never had a job the whole time I've been living there, the whole time I've been dating Ashley. I have had a job. Okay, I've had about 6 jobs. I work in the summer most of the
And
time.
you're 24. You've had 6 jobs.
Why are y'all living in, that house looks like
Oh, that.
squalor.
Okay, that's another thing. That house was like that when she was living there. She contributed to the way that house
But
looks
why
now.
are you living like that?
That's not from the dogs. That's from someone that she brought over wearing their shoes all the time, tracking tar into the house.
Yeah, oh, I don't care what that is. That's nasty looking. It does look yellow against the wall where dogs pee against the wall.
We've had it shampooed before, but
I mean, they can't blame everything on us.
I'm not saying
You've
that. I
lived
never
there.
said that the carpet was completely because of you guys. That's not the point of this.
You're doing this for you, not for her. You're doing this because it lessens your anxiety. It lessens your guilt. You feel better. So you need to stop making yourself feel better at her expense.
can I say something?
Not yet.
Okay. So she can
Okay?
Okay.
Do you get that?
I do.
So you need to stop hiring her and you need to stop paying her bills. 1 and 2. That's 2 key things. Okay, I'm sorry.
Now,
Go
she
ahead.
says she pays 100% of my bills.
That's not true.
It's not true. We work
good.
for, a lot of times, we'll do jobs, and she'll say, okay, if you work real hard and get this done in this amount of time, you get it done fast, I'll pay you extra.
Right, and I told them that.
I'll
I
pay you
will.
extra, and she doesn't.
Really?
90% of the time, she
Really?
won't. She'll say, I don't have that. I don't
Okay,
have the
who
money.
made
I
your
don't
guys'
have-
car
Okay,
payments the last 2 months?
hold on, wait a
Can I
minute.
ask?
Wait a minute. Look, you're getting ready to spend 5 minutes of my life I can't get back. And this is why you shouldn't have them working for you.
She'll owe us money sometimes to where our bills are late for months and
I
months.
have
and
never, ever owed either
Okay,
one
but
of
see,
these
this is
two
going to all
money.
be solved. See, this is going to all be solved.
Really?
You see how much gets fixed
Can
by
you
just
please
number
have
1?
them explain to me when did I borrow money
No, it
from
doesn't
you
matter.
guys?
Oh,
say you
wait,
borrowed
see, you
money
can't
from
give me
us.
that 5 minutes back. See, this is that 5 minutes you can't give me back. I'm getting old. I need that 5. See,
get it.
but this is, see, you see what's solved when you quit working together? Are you seeing a pattern here?
And that's another thing. She likes to do stuff for Ashley just so she can hold it over her head, just so she can throw it in her face.
Yeah,
Just
but
like
we're
with the
fixing
car.
that.
With the car, she said when she first got it, it was for Ashley graduating. Okay, it was supposed to be, I'll put this money down for you for the car for graduating.
I never told you
And
we had to
then-
get a job and make every payment, keep the job and keep your grades up? I didn't tell you that?
My 13-year-old daughter's behavior's gotten so out of control that she controls the whole household. She actually rules everything we do.
When she doesn't get her way, she will throw tantrums.
Stop videotaping me.
Oh my God. kicks, punches, fits, yell, scream.
My daughter treats me like a doormat, orders me around. She'll always say, shut the frick up. Zero respect. My daughter is a total slob.
Wherever my daughter sits, there's going to be a stash of chips, a couple drinks in every room.
She never picks up after herself, never. She tells me that I can't force her to do any kind of chores because they have child labor laws and she will report me. We spoil her rotten.
We have given her the iPad, the iPhone, Xbox 360, Wii's.
For her birthday, she was only given $150 this year, and she told us we were cheap and selfish. She's never satisfied. Every time you get her one thing, she wants more.
My wife and I have both enabled her. Most of the time it is just easier just to give her what she wants rather than deal with all the drama.
We have created a monster by never telling her no. And she's had zero discipline. At this point, I don't have any answers. I don't know what to do with her. We are totally at our wits' end.
Okay, let me just say up front, I got some good news for you, okay? I'm not here to throw y'all under the bus. You would fit nicely, but I'm not here to throw you under the bus because you need a solution, right?
Yep.
But you recognize you got a problem here.
I have such a big
Yes.
problem.
Right?
Yeah, that's right.
And you understand that every year older she gets, this is a serious problem.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to get harder and harder to deal with.
Yep.
But yet you two didn't write in to me.
Nope.
She did. This is your other daughter. This is your 18-year-old
We thought
daughter.
it was crazy that she wrote into you.
Yeah. Why did you write in?
Because I go to college and I still live at home and I have to be the person around it all day. I'm affected.
Now, why did she write in and you guys didn't?
Because we were just planning on living that way, I guess, forever.
Well,
I mean-
I believe that we try. We always try. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think that we try to do the right thing.
We got the tail wagging the dog here, right? We've got a 13-year-old, and by the way, we're not showing her face and we're not saying her name
Right.
because she's a minor, and I don't think you hold minors up to ridicule because her behavior is so atrocious
Yep,
that it would be embarrassing.
correct.
And you're letting her get away with this, right? We've got a 13-year-old child that is terrorizing and dominating 2 adults and an older sister.
Yes.
And she tells you to shut up 20 times a day.
All the time.
Shut the freak up. When you tell her you can't afford something, she just attacks you physically.
She'll push me and call me cheap and selfish.
You fix dinner for the family, but she doesn't eat that.
Right.
You have to go get her something different,
Right.
takeout,
Yes,
even for breakfast.
all the time.
Now, I said there's something that's going to upset you, and I'll tell you what it is. She's close to being in violation of school requirements in terms of her tardiness, and so the truancy can kick in.
Yeah, I know.
Right, okay? And what's going to happen is the school's going to report this, and basically what can happen is they can investigate this, find out what's going on, and you two can be found guilty of child abuse. And let me tell you why. Negligence is child abuse. And if you are unable to get your child to comply with the educational regimen, because they won't go to school, you can't get them there, that's your fault, not the child's fault. So they can come down on you guys. So she's now putting you in harm's way for negligently parenting this child by not getting her where she's going. You don't want that trouble.
No, I know.
This kid has to get involved. Look, here's what's happening here. You've got a really tall 2-year-old. You've got infantile tyrant here. You've got a tyrant that is just giving you hell. She's just gotten taller. But the level of development is still very infantile.
Yeah.
It's very demanding. Right. I want what I want when I want it, and I want it right now.
Yep.
So this has to stop right now. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.